MarketMove launched on PancakeSwap today. Of course, there was a lot of emotion and a lot of excitement and a lot of anxiety around the MarketMove launch. Of course, we covered that in detail recently. Now, we did 2 live sessions today with our Tribe 100X members. Of course, I can't go over all of that because it was a lot of content that we shared live. The first one was, let's see here, the first session, which one am I looking at here? The first session was when they went live on Dxsale with their second launch. The whitelist filled up really quickly. We weren't surprised at a 500 BNB hard cap, much less than the 2250 BNB soft cap, 4500 BNB hard cap they tried to do the first time. Of course, they canceled that one, did a second one today with a much lower hard cap. That went really well. And then this other just class or live session, I posted the replay for those of you who are in Tribe 100X in the video area. We did a live session when they went on PancakeSwap discussing strategy, and it's pretty extensive. So we'll save that one for the Tribe 100X community in terms of all the details of the different types of strategies coming in when something is hitting Pancake with some, buying pressure. And that certainly did have some buying pressure. If we look at the chart, I do just want to cover some things for those outside of Tribe 100X one as well. We see the typical kind of action where it came up, and then we see that selling pressure because in this case, we talked about this a lot, of course, in our community. There was a lot of private sell with I think it was a 15 BNB maximum. So some people came in pretty hot and heavy and were taking some profits because they came in that private sale at a cheaper, less expensive cost. And when, of course, this launched on Pancake. And then there was also the additional 500 BNB raised in the second pre-sale. So there's some selling pressure there. There could still be some selling pressure, but I do want to say with all the controversy and all the stuff that, all the questions, so far, this looks like healthy price action. So, I mean, we got to acknowledge that. Now, this could do anything from here because there is still a lot of people who got into the private sale and probably some that also got in the pre-sale that are way up right now. They could sell at a profit. However, some things to look for, and we'll keep you posted on this channel. So subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Certainly always give me a like if you like the content. We won't go in too much depth here, but I want to give you some key things to look out for MarketMove. And you can look at some previous videos if you want to catch up some of the controversy and stuff that led up to this. Some of that still is residual and still in play in people's minds. But I did come in on this. We talked extensively on our live sessions today with our Tribe Y, and I'll just boil it down to you got to take risks, calculated risks. I think after you weigh everything in, I think they're genuinely intending to develop the project. They're supposed to be showing, they announced today, they're going to be showing a demo of their first utility, which, is around helping investors make good decisions with projects they're coming into. There's a lot of rug pull tools and stuff like this out there, but none that have really done a fantastic job. They say that with their AI, they're going to develop amazing tools. Their main competitor would be Sonar, which is called Ping Token. And if we look really quick at their price action to get a sentiment for the market for these kinds of projects that provide tools, we can see they're at a 54 million market cap, so this is pretty incredible. Now, our Tribe community, a lot of them got in on this pre-sale as well. We knew about this one early. I ended up selling out of it early because just there wasn't a lot of action going on. But I always say err on the side of taking profits. You're going to do just fine. But of course, we let it. I catch a lot of these a lot further up than I did on this one. But anyway, this one did a huge climb up. That's supposed to be the competitor for MarketMove. And MarketMove says they're going to squash them because their AI is going to be better. And also, I think the bigger thing here, and of course, we got to see how it plays out. But it's going to be a long time before Ping, which is Sonar, says they're coming out with a utility, with their first product. Whereas MarketMove is saying they're going to have it out in September or October here very quickly. And so we'll see if they do, if MarketMove does come out with something quickly and it is revolutionary in any way or shape or form for investors as a tool to use to assess projects that are good projects to invest into, MarketMove is going to skyrocket. Now, they are supposed to do a demo tomorrow. Obviously, if they miss that deadline, that's not going to be good for the price action. If they show a great demo and it impresses, we could see some serious price action tomorrow. So always what ifs early in a project, but obviously the early bird gets the worm, like whoever comes in earlier when things are less certain If the project does do well, obviously they win the most. That's just the way it works. So it's still early in the project. If we look at the price action once again, it looks like healthy price action. I did come in on this. A lot of you know that, I was booted from their Telegram. A lot of people reported to me, even some influencers were booted. I was booted for a ridiculous reason. I was really trying to address people's concerns and stuff. And I was acknowledging those concerns, which is probably why I got booted. But in the same post, I was sharing why I was investing into it anyway, despite those concerns. And the concerns mostly were that there was going to be too much selling pressure. So I acknowledged that. And I said, why they probably didn't even read whoever was moderating and kicked me out. So I can't even get in their Telegram, but I've got a community in Tribe 100X that I'm grateful to for keeping me posted and updated on everything. And like I said, if you're in Tribe 100X, be sure to log into the video membership area. I've made a post, if you're not sure what the link is or whatever, how to get back there. Make sure that you check the announcements in Tribe 100X, because we did 2 sessions today. And if you missed them, they're very educational, not just on MarketMove, but on any project that's launching on Dxsale or in a pre-sale for the first time. And that we discussed strategy. We discussed a lot about how to come in on a PancakeSwap launch. We did it live. We looked at the price action as it was happening, as we were discussing different strategies, depending on if you're a new investor. Again, we're not financial advisors, but we share our strategies, and then you get to pick and choose, rules that you want to follow based on where you're at. Hearing from many people in these sessions that we're talking that are extremely successful at pre-sales and fair launches and at these early micro caps. So if you missed those, I strongly recommend you find those. They're in the education section in the tribe. I also posted them in announcements today. I encourage you to get back there in the video area if you're in Tribe 100X and watch those. If you're not in Tribe 100X, I'll put some links below. You definitely want to be in here, guys. You want to have access to an entire tribe, an entire community, get ideas and strategies, and hear from real investors that you see in the community are doing well again and again and again and again at these things. They have a certain set of rules that they follow, and we went over that today. Super effective to be surrounded by successful investors who are sharing these things openly. It's a pretty cool tribe. And we're also sorting and vetting pre-sales, fair launches, you name it, discussing the details, the people behind the projects. You hear about scammers, rug pulls. We look at what do we really know. There was a lot of claims being made on this. We help you sort it all out. Super, super effective resource. I'll put some links below if you're not in there. I always welcome new people in the group. And yeah, so we'll keep our eyes and ears open for MarketMove. I am in it. I'm in it pretty big. We'll see if that was the right decision. Anything could happen over the next month as we wait for them to develop and release their first product with this price action. But I'm looking at this as a long-term play, looking at how well Sonar has done. We just looked at that at a $56 million market cap. And if they do deliver on the tech, and if they do a great demonstration tomorrow and deliver in a month or so on their first product, this could be quite sensational. So we'll keep our eyes and ears open. We'll see you soon.